about right. There you go, and there you go, there you go, and there you go. Oh, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on, come on, come on. Now touch me, baby. Dead ball, but correct. Nick, Mr. Correct. Weed Whacker, Laurie, Crazy Bill. It's Crazy Bill. Crazy Bill's in the house. Nupster, what's going on? Zillville Sticks. Okay, Nupster, how are you? Talavera, good evening. William, Wild Lehman. It's a wild. All right, John, what's going on, John? John Martinez and John Valisa. Cool. Matthew, Mike, Pa. Oh, Paresh, good evening. Jim, Faber. Margaret. Okay, Faber, good evening, good evening. Ginny, how are you doing? Connor, Alan. Art of Homage. Okay, Kate, good evening. Alec, good evening, good evening. All right, so we are streaming there. Let's get out of there. Let's go here. Let's go right there. Lovely, lovely. And we want to go to here. We want to go to there. And I think that's about it. I think we're ready to roll. Ooh, Eric jumps on in. Runner 918. Mike in heart. I love that one, Mike. How you doing? Austin, how are you today? Peter, who? Fabian, good evening. All right, who do we have over here? Greetings. This morning I took advantage of, Oracle. I took Oracle on this morning too. Austin, what's up? Andrew, Robert, what's going on? All right, who do we have over here? Rogue the Bat. Okay, Rogue the Bat. Vinicius, Debbie, good evening. Debbie, Rogue, Vinicius. Isn't it Rogue the Bat? All right, Debbie, good evening. Good evening, everyone. My name is James. This is Dividend Stock Talk, brought to you by the 10-Minute Trader, where I invest in dividend stocks for weekly cash flow, hoping you guys take advantage. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, 1% free. It is boring as hell, slow as hell, and it only makes 1%. That's it. Now, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. At 24 hours in the day, I'm spending 5 to 10 minutes just working on my money. Think of it. You got a dog, you got a cat, you got a bird, you got a fish, you got pets, you got plants, a rose bush, a gardenia, dandelions, petunias, whatever. You have to take care of what is important in your life. So why is it people spend more time and money and effort, all that kind of crap, on things that really have not a lot to do with, old sir, I'm a Sonics fan. Okay. I like the banana shakes. I do. I like the banana shakes at Sonic. Thank you for that. So that being said, more people spend more time. Most people spend more time on their family barbecue or a weekend getaway than they do on their personal finances. Why is that? Think of it this way. Okay, we're the only species on the planet that live here, and to the degree in which you want to have a comfortable lifestyle is directly related to the amount of money that you have to support that lifestyle. So, where's that going to come from? Are you going to consistently trade your time for money and just hope to work your way into prosperity? Or are you going to take your assets and accumulate a residual cash flow without having to do very much work to it? It's always going to be a choice. There's so many things you can do in this world. What is it you want to do that's going to actually affect the way that you live? All right, so the trading strategy I'm giving you for the night is simple, it's safe, it's predictable, it's great for my 9-year-old daughter. What do we have? Because I know you're yap, but I'm listening, by the way. Okay? Because I don't know you are yap, but I'm listening now. Okay, Raj, thank you. Yo, the viewers on the left. You guys are the viewers on the right. The viewers on the left are over there. Anyway, let's get back to where we were. Mike wants to take a look at WVE. Mike, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but who the hell is WVE? I'm clueless on that one. Let's take a look. Now, Eric, I'm going to get to IBM. I know who they are, but the WVE, never heard of them. And just to be, give you a little tidbit, if I say I've never heard of it, it's not a good sign. Oh, hell no. Do you see it? Hell, I'm not even going to acknowledge it. Number one, it's a monthly option. Okay? December, January, April, July, December. Those are monthly options, which means I can only trade them once a month. That's 12 times a year. That does no good for me whatsoever. I'm looking for weekly cash flow. The only way you get weekly cash flow from something like this is to stare at this crap all day long. No desire whatsoever. Sorry, Mike. That's a no. That's a no. Hell no. Hey, the camera is pixel. I have no idea what that means. Okay, Josh? All right, so no to that one. Sorry, Mike. You got to give me something that has some substance. Okay? All right, you're right. So Eric wants to take a look at IBM. It means laggy. Oh, no idea what that means. Sorry, you don't like that? I'm broadcasting on 9 different channels. 9. And you don't like this one? Go to another one. To another one. Chewy. Oh, hell no. Come on, man. Chewy. How long has Chewy been around? Think about it. Seriously. So let's go. You know what? Let's do this. Let's go to Yahoo Finance. Okay? In Yahoo Finance, we'll put in Chewy. All right. Fine. Why is it that you like Chewy? Why? Just because treats for your dog? All right, so let's take a look at just the dividends. How often has Chewy increased its dividends to its shareholders? Oh, come on, man. It ain't even opening up. There it is right there. Okay, so historical basis, historical prices, I want to look at dividends only. Now, the reason I want to look at dividends, Peter, okay? Peter, I like companies that are consistently profitable. I have 2 choices. One, I can read all the quarterly reports, all the annual reports, or I can go directly to the dividend, which is a portion of the profits the company shares with the investors. And that's us. We buy and sell stocks. We are the investors. So Chewy, all right, let's look at this. There are no dividends in the selected time frame. So, Peter, I got a question for you. Either you weren't paying attention, or you have no idea what a dividend is. Because the name of the show is Dividend Stock Talk. Dividend being the key word. Yet you want me to look at a stock that has no dividend, which means this company is not sharing its profits. That means, I get nothing other than the appreciation of the stock. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for consistent cash flow. Chewy ain't got it. Sorry. No. That's no. Next. IBM. Eric, IBM. Here we go, yo. Here we go. Uh-oh, no way. Oh, no. IBM. Eric, I bet you didn't know that. Hold on a second. Here you go, Eric. Look at this. Eric, it's a stock. It's a monthly. It's $9.57. Sorry, Eric, you're only worth $9.57. All right, IBM. I just thought that was rather interesting. All right, so IBM, we all know who they are. Here's the top. Here's the bottom. Here's where it was a year ago. Here's where it is now. Look at the motion. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Okay, so she is in an upward trend. Okay? There's an old saying, never fight the trend. The trend is your friend right to the end. And you go with the flow. Don't swim against the tide. It just doesn't make sense. So, if this is the flow right here, we're at 309. Okay? They don't have a 309, but they do have a 310. So if I buy it at 309, sell it at 310, I walk away with over 1%. That works for me. I like IBM. Maybe when is good. Uh-oh. Oscar, sit tight. I'll get to that in a minute. All right. I just want to make sure everybody knows that I am reading the I'm back from AFK. I have no idea what that means. What is AFK? I know JFK is, but AFK, I don't know what that is. I'll get to that in a minute. Right now, let's take a look at IBM. All right, I didn't say hi to you guys down here. How's it going down here, you guys? Hey, look at that. Up, down's in the house. Joey's here. Uh-oh, sound is off. Sound is off? It doesn't say the sound is off. No, sound is on. Okay, volume is up. How am I doing? I'm doing good. All right. Bad sound here. Damn it. Maybe because this bandwidth is so loaded with the different feeds. That could very well be it. How do you do today? Make any trades? Yep. Ooh, NVDX. I got a strange scenario that thing is. Rolled most of my positions from last week, so not a lot of capital today. Okay. 90% of my positions were assigned last week, so I was very busy this morning. You had a nice recovery Friday. Yep, that works for me. How about investing in some better quality sound and solution? Okay, hey, I'm all for it. You want to come here and help me figure out this mess? This is not my specialty. Okay, my specialty is not audiovisual. No, my specialty is taking a look at easy trading, and I've been doing it for a while, so I know my trading aspect. You want me to figure out the audiovisual? You're asking way too much for me, brother. Really, you are. Here's an idea. You could go to the other YouTube channel that's not bounced through the phone, that goes right through the OBS. It's better quality, and you get to see better. Okay? So, remember, there's 9 different channels. You're on this channel here. Everything's backwards here. I'm talking about the channel down here. You got 9 channels, this one down here. All right, anyway, sorry about that, guys. I am working on it. Okay, so I'm hoping next year everything will be better. All right, so IBM. Let's break this down a little bit. Glasses. Here we go, glasses. A year ago, IBM is at 234. We bottomed out. We got a double bottom. Check this out. Got a bottom in December. Wait a minute, that's in January. Bottom in January and a bottom in April. The top was just a couple of weeks ago. All right. So at 214 is the bottom. Look at your last 90 days. Now, the reason I'm showing you the last 90 days is the last 3 months. Okay? Top, bottom, look at the motion. Okay? She shoots up, goes back, goes back up again. Top is here at 220. We're at 320. We're at 309, so there's plenty of space to keep moving. Let's zoom in there. Okay, here's the last 30. Down, up, down, up. So at 309, that one right there looks pretty good if, and only if you like IBM. Never buy something you don't want to own long term. That's always rule number 1. Okay, I got 5 criteria and I got 5 rules. The criteria is pretty simple. Now, the trading strategy that I'm showing you was created for my 9-year-old daughter. Back in 2008, she says, "Daddy, what are you doing? Can you teach me?" So how am I supposed to teach a 9-year-old when most adults don't get this? Most adults aren't very good at it. So for a 9-year-old, the 5 criteria. You ready? Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, and no way for her to lose. That's the 5 criteria. So for a 9-year-old, it's simple. You know why it's simple for a 9-year-old? Because they're given rules, and then they stick to the rules. Okay? Rule 1. Never buy anything you do not understand or you do not want to hold on to long term. Whatever long term means to you, that's what you should go into each purchase thinking. Is this a stock I want to hold on to long term? Now, for me, long term is 30 days. That's it. So, 30 days, fine. That's long-term for me. You got to figure out what long-term is for you. So rule one, never buy something you don't want to hold on to long-term or you don't understand. You don't understand it, don't buy it. If you don't know what all the numbers are, what I mean by numbers is how much revenue do they have coming in? How much is going out? Okay? What is the profit margin look like? How consistently have they been profitable? How many years? Okay? Have their profits been consistently increasing? Okay? Nobody goes into business saying, you know what? Let's do 100 million this year. Next year we'll do 50 million. The year after that we'll do 20 million. We'll slowly go down to zero. Nobody goes into business with that thought. It's always like, let's do 1 million this year. Next year we'll do 5. The year after that we'll do 15. 10 years down the line we'll be up to 60, 70 million. Not a problem. Yeah, let's do it. That's the mentality people go into business with. Okay, so why would you go into your investing with companies that aren't profitable? That makes no sense to me. Rule one, never buy something you don't understand. You should understand every aspect of the company you're going to put your hard-earned money into. Rule two, never sell at a loss. That's just kind of common sense that people gloss right over and go to 10 cents. Rule three, make sure the company is consistently profitable. I want 2 decades of profit. Now, 2 decades means 20 years. 20 years of profitability. That's what I'm looking for. Okay? I get 2 criteria and only 2. Consistency of profitability, at least 2 decades, and weekly options. So, rule number 4, weekly options only. See, I'm investing for weekly cash flow. You get 2 opportunities to make weekly cash flow. One is with weekly options. 12 December, 19 December, 26 December, 2 January, 9 January, 16 January. Weekly options. Every single week I can do one. Roll. Jack! Thanks, Jack! I can do one every single week. So I'm looking at this as a weekly cash-producing asset. Meaning every single week I get something out of my position. 2. What was the second one? See, don't get old. Forget things. All right, so here we are. Up, down, up. Great. I like it at 310. And let's take a gander at it. Rule 5. Sorry, I forgot Rule 5. Rule 5 is make sure all the numbers work. Now, we're going to go over each and every single one of those, and we will be able to, I will explain as best I possibly can. If you have any questions, please put it into the chat, and then I will get to it as best I possibly can. I do have 9 different channels going, so I will get to it as best I can, and please only ask a question once. You look tired. Self-love is the best love. Thank you, Isaac. Lie again. Okay, I have 4. Isaac, Anthony, I have no idea what any of that means. Ooh, IBM announced a purchase conflict today. All right, I have no idea what that means. Where are we? Oh, wow, I missed all these questions. Okay, hold on. We go all the way back to where we stopped off. Wow, all this. I missed all these questions. There we are, right there. Okay, now I am going to try to get to each and every question. Let's stick with IBM until we're done with it. Here we go. We're going to do IBM as the first one today at 309. We're going to do the 310s and see how it works. Now, when I say I'm looking for a simple, safe, predictable, consistent 1% per week, all 4 of those, listen closely. Simple. The simplest trading strategy is just to buy the stock. There's a minor problem with just buying the stock. That problem would be you have to wait for the stock to go up. That's it. You buy the stock, you have to wait for it to go up, and then you have to decide where's your exit going to be. Okay, now, you could hit your exit or decent profits within a week, 2-3 days, a month, a year. What is it? What is it going to be? So if I bought this one here, 309, how long am I going to hold it until it's enough of a profit for me to get out? That's just buying the stock. Well, now I have to look at it and try, I could do one of those, what do you call that? A stop loss, okay? So if I buy it at 309, I could sell it at 315, sell to close at 315, good for cancel. That means just leave it alone. When it hits 315, it will sell all by itself, and it'll let me know. Well, who knows how long that's going to take? It could be a day, it could be a week, it could be a month, it could be 6 months. So I want predictability. Remember? Simple, safe, predictable, and consistent. Okay, let's get to the second one. Simple, safe. So safe, the trading strategy I'm about to show you is so safe that the federal government actually allows you to put it into your retirement account. Your IRA. You can do the trading strategy I'm about to show you in your IRA without any backlash, without any repercussions. Fine. Wonderful. Simple, safe, predictable. Okay? Predictable means I know what I'm going to make before I even do it. So if everything looks good and the trade looks good, I know what my profit's going to be before I can do it, and I'm going to get that profit this week. Well, that's what I'm looking for. Consistency of profitability on a weekly basis. When I say I'm creating weekly cash flow assets, it means everything I buy is going to give me some kind of a return on a weekly basis. So I got 2 criteria and only 2 for the stocks that I pick. 1, consistency of profitability. 2, weekly options. So rule number 4, rule number 5 would be make sure the numbers work. This is a good one. You'll like this, right? The numbers, what are they? 309.18, 309.18, 309.18, 309.18. That's the current price, 309.18. So if I buy it tomorrow morning at 309.18, I'm going to do what's called a covered call, which means it's very safe. I buy the stock, and I turn around and I sell somebody the rights to buy it from me for the exact same price, or as close as I can get to it as soon as possible. So if tomorrow morning I buy IBM at 309, I am going to sell it at 310, good for cancel, which means I'm going to collect the premium, which is right there, 360. Now that's over 1%. Now this is going to take me not even 15 to 30 seconds. From the time I spot it, what's the high, what's the low, where it is, where is it going? That's the chart. What's the chart telling me? Okay, the bottom is here, now she's going up. 30-day high is up here, 30-day bottom down here, now she's moving up. Great, that works for me. Now the bottom, 287, 309, how much is that? That's $20, roughly, okay? So from 287 to 300 is 13. And then from 300 to 9, it's $22. Not even 10%. If it's over 10%, nah, I don't want to do it. Because there's too many other companies to look at. It's a simple yes or no. I take a look at the chart, I'm looking for the high, the low, where was it, where is it, and where is it going? That's it. I look at the 1-year chart first, the 90-day chart second, then the 30-day chart. Okay, the 1-year chart gives me an idea where the high is, where the low is, and the overall momentum, where it's flowing. The 90-day chart, 3 months, it gives me an idea of patterns. Are there any patterns? In the last 30 days, gives me a good idea of which direction it's headed this week. And that's my concern. I like to buy on Monday. I like to be out on Friday. Does it work every single time? No. But it does work a hell of a lot of times. All right, anyway. So, here we go. Let's do this one at 310. Let's get rid of this. Let's change this to covered call. And there it is right there, the 310. There it is. And I just want to do 1 contract. Now, the reason why I'm only doing 1 contract is basically to give you an idea of what 1 costs, what the return is for 1. And if everything looks good for 1, well, then I can buy 5, I can buy 7, I can buy 30 if I wanted to. Wow, this thing keeps moving. Where are we? Right there. All right, where are we? Right there. Okay, hold it. Don't move. Okay, so here's the order. Buy 1, covered call IBM, 12 December. That's this coming Friday, the 310 call option against this IBM stock. Here's my profit, 414. Here's my investment, 30,000. Now, IBM might be a little pricey. There are stocks that are all the way down to $2, $3, $4, $5 if that's what you're looking for. Anywhere between $2 or $3 all the way up to a couple of thousand. Pick the area in which you are most comfortable. You might not be comfortable with a $300 stock. You might be more comfortable with a $20 stock, $30 stock, $100 stock. There's 10,710 companies. We checked last night. I check every single Sunday. How many stocks are there this week? Last week it was 10,680, something like that. But this week it's 10,710. Okay. Which ones do I look at? Me personally, Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Contenders, and anything on Warren Buffett's list. So you go right to Google, right in the search, Dividend Kings list 2025. Boom, it shows up. Warren Buffett stock list 2025. Boom, it shows up. You take that list, throw it into your calendar, and it tells you when. Keep dropping this damn thing. All right, so here we go. To find out the rate of return, is going to need the calculator. To find out rate of return, you take the profit, 414, and you divide it by the investment, 30,586. Comes to a grand total of 1.3%. That's just for 4 days. Okay, Monday's already gone, so you're already missing that opportunity. You get your highest rate of return Monday morning, because on a time frame, you got Monday morning, and then that's when the market opens, first thing Monday morning, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time. It's in New York. No control over that. Okay, it closes at 4 p.m. on Friday. So you have between Monday morning and 3:59 p.m. on Friday. Figure out what you want to do it, don't do it. It's totally your choice. Now, I don't buy options, I sell them. And the reason I sell them, because 80% of all options expire worthless, so I want nothing to do with them. This one is going to be 1.3%. Come on. There it is. All right, this is the first one for the day. Let's see what we got. All right, here we go. Come on. One there. That ain't it. Try it one more time. There we go. There it is. Ah, yeah. Love my new toy. Okay, IBM. December 12th, that's this coming Friday. The 310 call option. 414 is the profit, 30,000 is the investment. It comes to 1.3% as a return for 1 week. Now, I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but how long does that take? You pull it up, you check the chart. It takes you 3 to 4 seconds to take a look at the chart. We're going to do that next. Hold tight. All right, so keeping this one. 1.3%. Right there. 1, 2, 1.3. Here we go. All right, that's our first one for the day. We got 4 more to go. What else do we got? Let's get out of this. Get out of that. Get out of this. Back to there. Back to here. Here we go. All righty. IBM. Thanks, Eric. That was a good one. Austin. In half. Too fun. What's happening? Okay, Oscar wants to take a look at when. W-E-N. I do it all. 0304. Okay, good. Disturbing. Ty Jr., what's happening? Ken Ray, what's going on? Dandino, good evening. Farouk, how are you? Rob, F-I-S-V. Rob, what the hell is that? Not a good sign, Rob, if I got to say, what the hell is that? FISV. Okay. Never heard of it. So let's go to Yahoo Finance. Now, I always tell people, if you are going to be investing, you need to have access to a financial website. Alex Schutz, SCHD, hell no. Hell no, brother. Check the numbers on that piece of crap. Okay, so here we are. Let's put in this FISV. I never heard of this thing. FISV. So what I'm looking for, Rob, okay, Rob H., what I'm looking for is consistency of profitability. Okay, and that's why I've never heard of this company. It has no dividends. Okay, now the reason I like dividends, Rob, is because dividend stock companies are predictable and they are consistent. Okay, if a company has a dividend and they're consistently increasing it, well, if you have consistent profits for 5 decades, that's 50 years. Let me see if I get this right. Ready? About 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 years. You can become a dividend king, which means you're consistently increasing your profits year after year after year after year. Well, whatever the fuck that thing is, no dividends at all. So you actually want me to go and take a look at 20 years worth of quarterly reports and annual reports to see if this one company out of 10,710 companies is worth my time and effort. I'm going to say no for me, because it has no dividends, okay, which means they don't share their profits. They take all the profits, put it back into the company for capital growth. So, Rob, if you're looking for capital growth, that means you buy it and it just shoots up and up and up and up and up, and it just keeps on going, and it doesn't share its profits ever. You're in the wrong place. I'm just trying to be courteous of your time. Okay, you're wasting your time here if you think you're going to have any kind of aha moment with a stock that is what you're looking for. What I'm looking for, safety. I like the Lee family. You know, Lee, okay? Safely, predictably, consistently, profitably, safely. I do that twice. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, Alex, shoot. SCHD, brother, check the numbers. They're not consistently profitable. I look at that stupid thing at least 2-3 times a week. I just don't want to look at it anymore. Sorry. Next on the list. So, FISV is the hell no. John, how you doing, John? Songly, BTI. What the hell is BTI? BTI. Let's put it into the... Oh, British American Tobacco. Okay, they do have dividends. Let's check it out. All right, 2005. Here we go. 20 years ago. Hey, I have a minor problem with BTI. Okay, Songly. Check this out, Songly. You ready? 2005, which is 20 years ago, it was 55 cents. Okay, it went from 55 cents, cut the dividends in half. Think of it this way, okay? I make $100 million this year. Next year I make $50 million. They cut the profits in half, from 55 to 20. Then the next year they go 60 to 30, cut the profits in half again. Then they go from 79 to 37, cut the profits in half again. 92 to 39, cut the profits in half again. Okay, 92, 46, a buck to 52, $1.33 to 59, 143 to 60. No, they're not consistent at all. Well, they kind of are. They keep cutting their dividend. They keep cutting their profits in half. I mean, look at this. 133 to 59, 143 to 68, 109 to 52. What the hell's going on there? Okay, but they keep doing it though. Keep going up, 165 to 80, 155 to 70, 140 to 67. It's consistent. Oh, here's where the consistency ends. Okay, 147 to 70. Okay, and then 2017, it went to 58, 67, 67, 67, 67. No increase. 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67, 67. They're not consistently profitable. Sorry, dude, I'm going to say no. Next. Who? Is it good? What the hell is who? H-O-O-W. Robinhood Weekly Pay ETF. That's not weekly, dude. That's monthly. Okay, December, January, March, June. Yeah, no thank you. The chart looks good. Here's the high. Here's the low. Now she's shooting up. I don't do monthlies. They just don't work for me. Okay? I want weekly. Not much. That's kind of like, I'm going to pay you this week. You work 3 weeks, no pay, and then you get next week, you get paid again. Yeah, no, that doesn't work for me. Sorry. Browen, what's happening? Uh-oh. A Candmore. Merck. MRK for Merck, by the way. MRK for Merck. Unfortunately, Merck's going to be a no. No. Not a no as in a general hell no. I don't like this thing. Not this week. Okay, I just mean not this week, only because you got your high here, you got your bottom here, it was here last year, shoots down, pulls up, now it's coming back down. Top is here, now it's pulling back. What's good about that? Well, it's good and bad about it. Look at your last 30 days. 30 days ago, 30-day bottom. Shoots up, there's the top. Now it's pulling back. Now, don't get me wrong, I love this company. Now I want to take a look at it tomorrow, the next day, and the next day, because as soon as I find the bottom, okay, she shoots up from 82 to 106. Okay, 82 to 106. Well, now it's pulling back. Okay, here's your profit right there. Profit taking brings it back down. Eventually, she's probably going to hit 97, 96, or 95, and then turn around and go back up again. If you like this company. So I'm writing this thing down for next week. Because even if she turns tomorrow, I wait 3 days. Because I like 2 days to the upside, and on the third day we'll jump in. So if tomorrow's up, great. Wednesday's up, great. Then maybe I'll get it on Thursday or Friday. I'm going to write it down for next week, MRK. All right, next. Okay, user 462981. You asked me about HOOW. I gave you my opinion. You don't like it, I don't know what to tell you. It doesn't have weekly options. Okay? It doesn't have a weekly dividend. I don't know if it has a weekly dividend. At least 20 years of profitability. Sheesh, not much. Well, Tommy Looney, okay, you do realize, Tommy, the stock market's been in business for over 400 years. 400, okay? ED, Consolidated Edison. ED, let's pull it up. ED, okay? Consolidated Edison, up, down, sideways. This company has been in business for 200 years. 200 years. The only reason I don't trade it is because it's a monthly, and I don't do monthly. Okay? They're consistently profitable. They've been in business for over 200 years. So I don't think 20 years is a lot to ask for. Okay, you get the Dividend King. 5 decades. That's more than 20 years. Dividend Aristocrat. 25 years. That's a quarter of a century. The Dividend Champion. 25 years. A quarter of a century. You got the Dividend Contenders. 10 to 24 years of increased profit. Okay? Right there is over 300 different companies. You can't possibly have enough money to buy all 300 different companies to make a difference. Maybe you can. I don't know. I seriously doubt it. What else do we have now? Oh, F. Someone want to take a look at F for Ford. Interesting. What's going on here? High, low, what is it? Boom, boom. 13, 14. The 13 going for 24. Losing 14. Take after what? 9. 9 doesn't work. No. So let me go through that a little slower. The current price, 13.14. That's the current price. If I buy it for 13.14, I sell it at 13, I lose 14 cents right off the top. You deduct it from this right here, that means I'm walking away with 10 cents per share. Doesn't sound like a lot, but 10 cents per share is less than 1%, so you know. Please give me your take on HOW. I already said no, dude. Okay? I don't do monthlies. They just don't work for me. There's a lot of companies out there, a lot of stuff you can choose. What are you so hung up on HOOW for? It just doesn't fit. HOOW. Okay? December, January, March, June. Okay? Let me tell you a brief idea why I don't like it. All right? Now, take a look. The 30-day high is here. 30 days ago, we're at 62. He jumped up to 68, dropped down to 46, jumped up to 60, dropped down to 54, jumped up to 64. Now we're at 62. That's 30 days. Now tell me where's it going to be in the next 30 days. Hold on, it gets worse. Okay, we're at 62. The 62, okay? The 62 right here is selling for $1.75. Okay, $1.75, that's 3%. But 3% for 39 days. 39 days. You divide that by 7 because there's 7 days in a week. That's 6 weeks. Like 6 weeks. So I'm getting 3% for 6 weeks. That's a 0.5% a week. And then I have to guess. Okay, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Where the hell is it going to be in 30 days? It just doesn't work for me. Weekly is easy. Because here, up, down, up, down, up, down. Now it's coming down. Okay, I got a good idea. It's going to be in this area here within the next 4 days. Because Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, that's all that's left. 4 days left for this week. So 4 days is a hell of a lot easier to figure out than 39. I don't do monthlies. They just don't work for me. If you like them, you do them. Okay? They just don't work for me. I don't know how many times I got to say that. Okay, so Oscar wants to take a look at when. I don't know. When do you want to look at it? I couldn't look at it. WEN, Wendy's. All right? Dropping like a rock. Look at this. It's almost it is a 50% drop. $18. Now we're down to $8.28. What's so good about Wendy's? Okay, you get the bottom of the year right here. Okay, 30 days ago. 30 days ago would be right there. Okay, there's the high, bottom, up, down, down. Okay, so it's 8.28. And look at this. 0, 0, 0, 0. I don't like zeros. Sorry, Oscar. The numbers just don't work. Remember, rule number 5? Make sure all the numbers work. What am I buying it for? 8.28. What am I selling it for? 8.50, 5 cents. That doesn't work. Okay? What was next? One buy, one sell. Okay. Yeah. And it's just, no, it just looks awkward. No, sorry. Sorry. All right. F. We already did F. We already did that. We already did that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yep. Okay. I bought 100% high dividend energy stock in one portfolio, in 100% tech in another portfolio. Guess what? The tech portfolio did better. Dividend stocks are bad investments. I'm new to investing and really like dividend stocks. Your take on HOOW. I'm going to tell you the exact same thing. I told you about HOOW. I tried to tell you 5 or 6 times. It doesn't work for me. Now, you're into the tech and you're also into, what was that other one? High dividend energy stocks. Absolutely nothing wrong with it at all. Okay, I always tell people, if what you're doing you are happy with, stick with it. See, what I'm doing is totally different than what you're doing. Okay? Now, dividend stocks are not a bad investment. It depends on what you're trying to get. Okay? If you are headed east looking for a sunset, that's not going to work. Okay? Okay, never mind. I'm not even going to get into it. Now, you do what you think you got to do. I don't like it. HOOW. You just don't fit. Please stop asking. Love covered calls. Thank you, rehab nerds. All right. Thank you. I love weekly payers from Round Hill. Okay, what is Round Hill? Seriously, what is Round Hill? But that's 31,900 to but 100 stocks. Okay, Great 303. Yeah, you're going to buy a $300 stock, $100 a share. $300 stock, 100 shares is going to be $31,000. Well, then get a $30 stock, get a $3 stock, get a $5 stock. There's plenty of them out there. 10,710 different companies. Why pick that one? And I don't care about what stock price is. I got 2 concerns and only 2. 1, is the company consistently profitable? 2, do they have weekly options? See, once I buy my weekly cash flowing asset, I don't care if the stock price goes up or down. My only concern is it a consistently profitable company? Because a lot of people think that this thing has any type of meaning whatsoever. It doesn't. The stock market and the stock price is just the public's perception of the value of the company. The value of the company comes through the, inventory, but the cash flow, book value, market cap. What do they have in hard assets? Do they have a good cash flow? Okay, stock price doesn't have very much to do with the stock at all, or the company at all. All right, let's keep on going. All right, Hartney, yep, got that. John, what if it goes down to 305 and holds? See, John, apparently you weren't listening to me. Which one were we talking about a couple seconds ago? Which one was that $300? I look at so many, I can't remember which one. Okay, Abby Rodriguez. Okay, XRP is not a dividend stock. Santana P. QQQ is not consistently profitable. Check the numbers yourself. Ain't that good? Hey, Up Down Trader. Dude, you're over here now. Nicely done. What are you doing here and down there? All right, good stuff. Honda, hell no. Good stuff. Thank you. Probably gonna jump over to another channel. Joey, that would make sense. Tell me another channel that he's on. Okay, I got 2 TikTok channels, Dividend Stock Talk and The10MinuteTrader. That's the 2 TikTok channels. I got 3 YouTube channels. Okay, one's my personal name, one's Dividend Stock Talk, and the other one is The10MinuteTrader. Then I always have Zoom, which is a private paid channel. And then I have LinkedIn, Twitter, what's that other one? Instagram, Rumble, and I think there's one more. Twitch. I don't even know why I do Twitch. Nobody's ever on there. Not at least for what I do. Okay, XRP, no. DP, what's going on? Dog. You bought your contract in the money. No, dog, I sold my contract in the money. More safety. Okay? I like safety over and above profitability. Remember, I'm 61. I don't work anymore. That means if I am wrong, which, by the way, I don't have the luxury of being wrong, which means if I lose more money, then I might have to go get another job. And then you'll see me with that bright orange shirt. Hey, welcome to Home Depot. What did you need? Oh, paint department. Yeah, that's right over there. Right now. Yeah, no thank you. Okay? Let's keep on going. Paige, how you doing, Miss Paige? Niculator wants to take a look at FedEx. FDX. I'm going to say no to FedEx. Here's my reason. So don't get me wrong, I love FedEx, just not this week. There's a top for the year, the bottom for the year. Look at where we are right now. Okay? Down, up. What's going on there? I don't buy at the high. Look at the last 90 days. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Look at the motion. Up, down, up. I don't buy at the high. It doesn't make sense. Now, Niculator, I like FedEx. I do. But look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. What do you think coming next? Okay, yeah, the overall picture is down and then straight up. But look at all the mini movements in between. That's why we look at the 90-day. The 90-day chart, the 90-day chart gives us those little patterns. Up, down, 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 up. What's coming next? It's going to be a little bit down. It's at the high of the year at the moment. I don't buy anything at the high. Sorry, I like FedEx, I do. But no, not this week. I just bought some. Well, good for you, 322. MicroStrategy. Oh, that's MU. Interesting. Okay. This almost looks the same as the one we just looked at, but she shoots up. The high here. Here's the pullback. Then she shoots up after the pullback. Okay, stock goes up. People took the profit. There's always going to be people jumping out taking profit. IXHL. What the hell is that, dog? Dog, this thing does have time decay. That's what I'm looking for. Okay, hold on, dog. We're going to get to that in a second. Right now, I'm going to look at Micron. Sit tight. Now, when I tell everybody it takes you 3 to 4 seconds to get all the information you need out of the chart, 3 to 4 seconds. Okay? So let me briefly show you. Right? 5 things I'm looking for. High, low. Where was it? What is it? What's it doing? Sideways, up, down, up. 3 to 4 seconds, that's all it takes. I'm looking for 5 things. High, low, where was it, where is it? Sideways, up, down, up. That's all it's doing. Then I want to take a look at the numbers. 246.92, 246.92, 246.92, 246.92. That's the current price. So if I'm buying it at 246.92, the closest strike price is going to be the 247. And look at what it's paying, 690. That's over 2%. Okay, now all you got to do is some quick math. 1% a week is 50% or more per year. 2% a week is over 100% per year. So, if you like Micron. Now, Micron doesn't have dividends. Okay? So, if you want to do it, you got to keep that in mind. So, this contract doesn't time decay. Dog, all contracts time decay. Okay? A weekly option. Right? Dog, weekly option, you got 5 days. Actually, you have more than 5 days because you can buy it, further up. But here's the thing. When I'm doing weekly options, I go Monday to Friday. 12 December, 19 December, 26 December, 2 January, 9 January. That means I jump in Monday morning, Friday, you have 5 days. Monday's already gone. We just lost 20% of the time decay. Tuesday, 40% time decay. 60%, 80%, 20%. So Friday, all the time is gone. But today, we have 5 days of time left. Tomorrow, we'll have 4 days of time left. Wednesday, we'll have 3 days. So yeah, time decay is what I'm selling. I prefer the stock not to move at all. So let's take a look. The last 90 days. Okay, high, low was, is, up, down, up. That was, what was that, 3 seconds? Let's do it again. High, low was, is, up, down, up. That's it. Okay, now it's a 90-day chart. What am I looking for? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. So she is actually going to the upside. Here's the top. She pulls back. She goes 260 to 200, 240 to 220. Now she's got another one right there. 1, 2 days to the upside. Let's zoom in a little closer to get a better look. Okay? Here's the 30 days. Up, down, up, down, up. Okay? 2 days to the upside. The next one right there to 247. Yep, let's do that. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, we're going to do the 247. Okay, you got some noise over here with you guys. I don't know who's making that noise. Who's making the noise? Don't know. Oh, we got some questions over here. Oh, Lonnie wants to take a look at Honeywell. We'll take that in a little bit. What else do we have over here, you guys? Whoops. Whoops. What are we doing? Questions. Here we go. Try it again. Honeywell. Okay. AFK. Greetings. This morning took advantage of Oracle. Mark, I'm going to take a look at Oracle as soon as we're done with this one, but I want to check that one. I did get some Oracle this morning, too. Okay, I couldn't pass up those numbers. All right, so if you are curious, the Zoom call is a private paid service, and yes, we do a live trading online. It is a paid service. I'm not trying to sell anyone anything. I'm just pointing it out. All right, so we're looking at 247. There it is right there. Let's do it. 247 right there. One contract. And the reason I'm doing one contract, just to get an idea of what one is. That way you can do the math in your head. Oh, I can do 10. I can do 15. I can do 30. Whatever. All right, so by one covered call Micron, 12 December, which is this Friday, 247.5. Here's the profit, 756, 24,000. Okay, so it might be a little pricey. Great. Find me a stock that's less than 20 bucks. We'll do it. There's a lot of them out there. What do you got? Search. Search. Who's the first one to come up with a stock below 20 bucks? All right, so calculator. 756 is the profit. Divided by the investment, 24,000. Grand total of 3.15. 3.15. I like that. I believe this is number 3 for the night. You got 2 more to go. Who's got one? Here we go. Oh, no, this is only number 2. Damn it. Only number 2. I thought we had another one. Micron, 12 December, 247, 756, 23,000. Okay, that's 3.1%. All right. I could have sworn we had a second one. Where's that second one? Does anybody know? All right, so what else do we have over here? Krista, Vinny, Gary, Thomas. What's going on? RBLK, come on. Can't you guys do something decent? Uh-oh, AR, you're interested in that piece of crap too, huh? All right, let me get my chair. So I get comfortable, we can read some questions. It's 10 o'clock. Wow, we've been here for an hour already. It goes quick. Ooh, Raj wants to take a look at LG. What is LG? LG. No options. Sorry, dude. No to LG. All right, James, can you please show me again how to do a covered call when I already own it? Nico, how are you today? All right, Nico, if you already own the stock, right? All right, let's go. If I already own the stock, right? You already own it. You want to go up to trade. Right up here, to trade. Okay? Pick on single. Okay? Out of all the strategies, you want single because you already own the stock. Okay? Then you got to figure out how many shares. 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 50, 2,000, whatever. Okay? Figure out how many contracts you can sell. Then you ask those same questions. What did I buy it for? What's it at now? What is the safest trade to do? So if I have this thing at 24.87, I want to look at the 25, and that's selling for 19 cents a share. Not quite 1%, but when you already own something, your opportunities kind of narrow down a little bit. Okay, then you have to ask yourself, okay, do I want to take that 19 cents per share? Remember, it's always per share. So you got 100 shares, that's 19 bucks. You got 1,000 shares, that's 19. That's 190. Okay, 10,000 shares, that's 1,900. It's always looking at rate of return. How many do you have? Now, what you're doing is you're just selling whatever it is. Okay, just click on it right there. It automatically opens up. Then you have to figure out how many do you have, and then you just fill in. If I have 5,000, that's 50 contracts right there. There it is. And then I go to good till cancel. That way it stays live and fresh for at least 90 days. And there you go. Then there's the order. You read it, make sure it's right. So 50 contracts, 12 December, which is this Friday, against the stock, a 19-cent limit order, good till cancel. That's all. You already own it. You're selling somebody the rights to buy it from you for either the same price you paid for it or something close to it, close enough where you're bringing in some money, but you have to decide. Do you want to keep it and keep that cash flow rolling, or do you just want to let it go and take whatever they give you? It's one of those questions you have to decide. All right, I paid $500 for this. Do I want to sell it for $498, or do I want to sell it for $502? Okay? It's always, what did I buy it? What did I sell? Where is it at now? And what does it look like it's going? And what is the safest trade? So I have money coming in, and I'm not risking my money. Okay? Hopefully that works for you. Get on that. That being said, nice. All righty. Dog, IXHL. Come on, dog. I was kind of hoping you had a little bit more. IXHL. Dude, this thing's not even at $1. Hell no. No options below $1. Ain't no way this has 2 decades of profits, dude. Hell no. Hell, double, hell no. Just keep on going. Jason! Like KLA. What the hell is KLA? It's a no. Anytime it says we cannot find that symbol, it's not a U.S. symbol, which means it's probably traded somewhere else. Sorry. Ooh, somebody wants to take a look at Altria, M-O. Here you go, here we go. High, low, was, is, look at this. Up, sideways, up, down, up, down. No, not this week, brother. Now, I like Altria, I do. Okay? It's 30-day top, bottoms out, cheeks up, pulling back. Give it a while, maybe next week. Maybe. Thoughts on BLN? What is BLLN? BLLN. Billion tune. Nope. Sorry. Ooh. Little Richard. I lose you. Take me back where you belong. I woke up this morning loose. There was nothing inside. Okay, anyway. High, low, where was it? What is it? Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down. Okay. 326. What's going on there? It don't look that good. Here's the last 90. Top, bottom, up, down. It's still going down. Wait for a new bottom for it to turn around. Now, I like Visa. Now, Visa may look good. I'm thinking 2 weeks from today, so let's put it down for 2 weeks. We'll look at it again in 2 weeks. All right. AR. I'm missing an HOW. Whatever. What do I think of Pfizer? PFE. PFE. Ooh, now that's nice. Take a look at that right there. High, low, what is it? Up, down, up, down, up. Okay. I like that. 2677 to 26. No. Oh, damn it. It didn't look good. It did. Look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. It's a nice little uptrend. Look, look, look. However, the 26 is going for 17. That's not even 0.5%. No, thank you. Anyway, next. I'm Neil. What stocks are we talking about? No, Brandon. Okay, Brandon, stocks we're talking about: Dividend Kings, Dividend Aristocrats, Dividend Champions, Dividend Contenders, Warren Buffett Split. That's over 300 different companies. Dividend Kings, 5 decades of consistent profit. Dividend Aristocrats, 25 years of increased profit. Dividend Champions, 25 years of increased profit. Yeah, I know what you're thinking. Why don't these group together? Because the aristocrats are snobby and they have certain rules the champions don't fit in. So they got their own group. Okay, then you get the dividend contenders. 10 to 24 years, increased profit. Those are the ones that I like because they're consistently profitable. It just makes sense. I can't believe how simple that is. I'm Neil. Doesn't meet your criteria, but would you take a look at it? Nail? Wait a second. We're on Pfizer. Let's stick with Pfizer for a second. Now look at that. That looks halfway decent. Last 90 days. High, low, what is it? Down, up, down, blah. Okay. That's it. That was one, not even 3 seconds. See? High, low, what is it? Down, up, down, sideways, up. Okay. 25, 77 to 26. Oh, hell no. No. Nail, Nail, Direction 3X ETF. No. Anyway, keep dropping. I have no idea what Nail even does. Let's go over to Yahoo Finance and see what kind of profit NAIL has. How consistently have they been profitable? It's a weird question. Can you share your thoughts on AIL? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, here it is, Nail. Go back to, no, 2017. That's not 20 years. Nope, sorry, Nick. 2 decades. Stock market's been around for 420 some odd years. 420 some odd years. Why would I want a company that's only been around for 8? No. And they're not even consistently profitable. Look at this. 115, 2 cents, 6 cents, 5 cents, 4 cents, 2 cents. Hell no. VRT. KB, VRT. VRT. What is this one? Virtual Holdings. Okay. Top, bottom, what is it? Up, down, up, down, up. Okay. All right. 85.61, 185 is going for 5, and the 187 is going for 4. So let's take a look. Last 90 days. Not that difficult. Oh, up, down, up. Okay. Now, what's going on here? Let's look at the last 30 and make a closer look. Okay? Down, up, down, up. What's going on there? So we bottomed out at 150, then we went to 190. That's 40 bucks. Okay? 40 bucks. Could today, it's got a lower high, which means it could be coming down today. So I wouldn't jump in now. I'd wait another day or so just to see what happens. All right. Not a chance. RCAT. RCAT. Interesting. Check this out. High, low was, look at this. Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Now somebody wanted it stock below 20 bucks. Here we go. 827. Look at the top tier. She dropped. Now she's bouncing 827. 850, 20 cents. Hell yeah. That's not quite 3%, but it is over 2.5%. Let's check it out. This could be number 3 for the day. 850, here we go. And we are looking at, here we go, buy one covered call RCAT, 12 December, that's this coming Friday. The 850 call option. Okay, 53 bucks, it's only 790. The profit's 50. I know it's not a lot of money, but we're not looking at the money, we're looking at the rate of return and the safety factor. When I say safety factor, I'm basically saying is this a company you want to buy and hold on to? That's all that means. Oh boy. All right, let's get the calculator out. If my profit is $53.50 and my investment is only $7.97, I got a rate of return of, whoa, 6.7. If you like this company, don't just buy it because it gets a nice return for the week. 6.7 is a nice return for 4 days. If you like the company. All right? So, yeah, let's take a look at this one. Let's put it up. Why not? Come on. Come on. There it is. And here we go. RCAT, 12 December, $8.50. You guys are complaining that, 30,000 is a little too much. This is $700 for one contract. Now think about it. You're not buying it. You can look at it however you want, all right? Investing in the American economy. Wait a minute. Investing in the American economy. Supporting my brothers, sisters, aunts, uncles, my neighbors, the kids I went to school with, those people. Great. Awesome. Is it a company you want to hold on to? Okay? 53 is the profit. $800 is the investment. It's 6.7% for 1 week. If you like the company. And that's a big one. Do you like it? So yes, no question. All right. Let's do this. There it is. That's 6.7. All right. 6.7. Two more. Let's go. Let's come up with 2 more. Let's do this. Out of there. Out of there. Delete that. Let's go back to this. Let's go back to this. And what do we have next? Okay, the JP21 XRP is not a dividend stock. Hell no. Andre, really? You want me to look at those pieces of crap? All right, let's go take a look at those pieces of crap. This is my opinion, by the way. Okay, don't take what I say seriously. All right? You guys are responsible for your own investment. You guys are responsible for where you put your money. I don't give advice. I don't give tips. I give observations. You give me a stock, I'll take a look at it. I'll put it into the Yahoo Finance, which has nothing to do with me. I'll also put it into Sink or Swim, which has nothing to do with me. I'll walk through the trading strategy I made for my 9-year-old. If it works, great. If it don't work, hey, that works too. SDY, no idea what the hell that is. SDY. Let's see what kind of profits this company has. SDY, State Street Spider ETF, SDY. All right, $138. Let's go back to 2005. Holy cow, it does go back that far. It does. Imagine that. Hold up, who came up with this one? Andre, let's check this out. 20 years ago, 30 cents, 35, 39, 42, 58. Dude, that looks freaking awesome so far. But why didn't it go from 58 to 36? 58 to 36, that's almost $20. That's over 40%. Almost. Is that really 40%? No. About 30% drop. Okay, 36 to 48, 54 to 137. That's nice. So I got one bad year. Hold on. 137. Holy shit. Goes from 137 to 49. 137 to 49. Andre, explain to me. Profit 147. Now we're down to 49. Like $147 billion. Now I make $47 billion. Explain to me why you think that's good. Because remember, this is a portion of the corporation's profits. A dividend is a portion of the profits the company gives back to the investors. As an investor, SDY, December 2007, 137. The very next dividend, 49. That sucks, dude. That is more than a 60-70% drop. Then it goes to 58, 53, which is down, 59, 44, which is down, 42, which is down. I'm going to say fuck no. Sorry for the language. We're all adults here. We'll get over it. SDHE, I'm not even going to bother with it. It's a piece of crap, in my humble opinion, for what I'm doing. Andre, what I am doing. Simple, safe, predictable, consistent, 1% per week on consistently profitable companies. DVO, I have no idea who the hell DVO is. Let's take a look. DVO. Nothing. Nothing pops up for DVO. Oh, DIVO. Okay, hold on. DIVO. DIVO. That's my mistake. I'm going to apologize for that. DIVO. There you go. DIVO. Oh, another ETF. I haven't found a single ETF that I actually like. 24, 23, 22, 21, 20, 19, 18, 17. This thing's only 8 years old, dude. That's not 20 years. 2 decades is 20 years. All 3 of those, no, hell no. 13, 31, 31, 34, 33, 33, 11, 12. You lost 60%. 2018, it dropped 60%. Why the hell are you putting... Never mind. Do what you want. 11, 12, 12, 12, 13, 11, 12, 12, 13, 13, 13, 13, 14, 13, 14, 14, 14. A buck. Wait a second. It was from 14 to a buck, back to 13. To 13, 10, 12, 12, 12, 13, 14, 13, 14, 14, 14, 15, 15. Hell no, I'm not going to bother with this thing. Hold on. Hold on a minute. Before we go much further, give me a dime so I can throw my money. Now, Andre, this is what I'm looking for. All right? Okay. We all know who Microsoft is. You may like them, you may not like them, don't really care. What I'm looking for is consistency of profitability. Ready, Andre? 8, 9, 10, 11, 13, 16, 20, 23, 28, 31, 36, 39, 42, 46, 51, 56, 62, 68, 75, 83, 91. Did you notice each year the number went higher and higher and higher and higher? That's what I'm looking for. There's over 300 companies that do that year after year after year. Higher, 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 higher. SDY, hell no. SDHD, double hell no. DIDO, no. 3 times loser, dude. 3 strikes. You're out of there. All right, so left-hand wave. How you doing? Too fun. Wants to take a look at Oracle. User 462981125046. What are your parents smoking when they named you, dude? Okay. Uh-oh. Andre, QQQVOOSPY. Hell no, hell no, and hell no. Dude, you're throwing your money at crap that you don't understand. There's nothing wrong with it if that's what you want. And there's nothing wrong with anything you guys do as long as you're okay with what you do. Because you're here asking my opinion. My opinion, QQQ, hell no. VOO, hell no. SPY, hell no. Check out the numbers on all of them. They are not consistently profitable. And don't give me the crap that they're ETFs or they're what do they call those things? Indices. Don't know, don't care. You put your money into something, you're expecting a rate of return. If that rate of return decreases, increases, decreases, increases, decreases, that doesn't work for me. I want something that's higher, 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 year after year after year. I don't want to put my money into a company that's going all different directions. No. Too fun. Oracle. Let's go check it out. I actually bought some Oracle this morning. So this morning it made sense. ORCL. And I did some reports on what's happening with Oracle. So quickly, take a look. Top, bottom, was, is, down, up, down, up, down, up. What is she doing right now? She was at 340, she dropped to 180, now she's going up to 220. You can clearly see that. It's the top, bottom, now she's turning around. That's what I look for. And I only look at the 300 companies that fit the criteria that I'm looking at. Consistently profitable. Weekly options. That's it. 2 criteria. That's it. 20 years or more of consistently being profitable year after year after year. Okay? That's what I'm looking for. So let's check out Oracle and give me the strike number for December 12. Hey, Too Fun, you know I'm not going to do that. I'll give you my opinion and I'll go through the numbers and we'll take a look at it. I'm not going to tell you what to buy. Okay? I don't tell anybody what to buy. I'm just giving you an observation. Okay? 220.54. 220.54, 220.54, 220.54. Logically, the 220 is paying $12. Why the hell not? 220 is paying $12 per share. Yeah, I know the dividend's coming up, and so is the earnings. I get that. All right, last 90 days. 5 low was it. Down, up, down, up. The bottom's right there. Now she's shooting up. I like it. Let's look at the 220. Okay, after this, we only got one left to go. Because I know this one's a yes. Because I already got this one this morning. Covered call. 220 right there. Okay, 1 contract. Market. There we go. And here we go. Here's Johnny. Buy 1 covered call Oracle. 12 December. That's this coming Friday. The 220 call option. I'm not telling you what to do. I'm just showing you the numbers and what they look like. I hate when this thing moves on its own. Moves on its own. Wow, I missed all these questions. Okay, sit tight. All right, so profit, $1,100. Investment, 20 grand. Sorry, I have no control over what the stock price is, but let's take a look at the rate of return. Profit, 1148. The investment, 2852. Grand total of 5.5% if you like this company. Well, I do. I think I got like 6 or 7% this morning. But I like Oracle. If you like Oracle, you should really take a look at some of the reports on what's going to happen when Ellison is gone. These little kids are going to take over, and that's just freaking crazy. Here we are, Oracle. One more time. Oracle, 12 December, that's a Friday. The 220 call option. $1,148. 20 grand is the investment. That's a 5.5 return for 1 week. $5.5. Yeah, gotta love it. One more. Who's got the last one? I only trade SPX options. Good for you. I don't. Okay. CRDL. What the hell is CRDL? CRDL. Nope, I don't do monthly. Who came up with that one? I don't do monthly. O does SPX only. All right, O, let me show you what a piece of crap that is. And that's just my opinion, okay? SPX. SPX. Okay. So O, I only trade SPX options. There are no dividends on SPX. So why the hell would I be doing it? CRGL already did that one. Thoughts on Procter & Gamble? Procter & Gamble. Procter & Gamble. Now, if you don't know about Procter & Gamble, it's going to be a no, but we're going to keep our eye on it. Let me explain one second. Procter & Gamble's been in business for over 100 years. They get 5 decades of increased profits. Not that it should not be on your list. It should be on your list, but then you should time it properly. So look, down, up, 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 down. Buy when it's the right time, sell when you get your profit. If you bought last year, you would have got in at 170. Now it's at 138. That don't look that good. However, let's take a look at this. This, my friends, is the bottom of the year. Okay, now I like Procter & Gamble, I do. Dividend King, 5 decades of increased profits, have been in business for over 100 years. You can't get away from it. They make dish soap, okay? They make toothpaste. They make a lot of stuff that people use on a daily basis. They ain't going anywhere. Okay, but I wouldn't buy it until it hits the bottom and turns around. That's it. I'm putting it on my list for next week because as soon as she finds the bottom, that's going to be a lovely. Okay. All right, what do we have over here? We looked at RKLB Rocket Lab. No, not old enough. Black Eyed Joe, Riley. Now, Riley is a little interesting. I have a bunch of them. Okay, take a look. High, low, where was it? Where is it? What is it? Down, up, down, sideways, up, down. Looking for a new bottom. It looks like it was there. Let's zoom in a little closer. Okay, last 90 days. Okay, up, down, up, down. All right, so what's happening here? Here's your bottom. That's where you're going to make the most money, buying low and selling high. So what does Riley look at? It's at 396. Well, what the hell does 396 look like? Let's do the fours. No, that don't look right. Well, let's find out. No, I don't want that. Don't want that. Covered calls. the 4s. Yeah, all right. Let's see what it looks like. Okay, by one comes called Riley, 12 December, that's this coming Friday, the 4 call option. So I'm going to buy it at $3.96, sell it at 4, pick up $16. It's going to cost me $380. Let's find out what rate of return that is. Calculator. 16.50. That's not a lot of profit, by the way. And it's only 100 shares. Okay, divided by 384. Grand total of 4.2%. That's crazy. 4.2. Why the hell not? Let's do that. And that will be it for today. Cool beans. We're at 10:30. Gives me plenty of time to go for some of these questions.
Can you tell us what the 6.7% return was, please?
Absolutely. Sit tight for a second. Riley, 12 December, the 4 call option, 1650 is the profit, 384 is the investment. It comes to 4.2 if you like Riley. You like it or you don't? It's actually that easy of a question. I either like it or I don't like it. Rocket Labs hasn't been around long enough. I don't even know if these guys have been around long enough. But I have a bunch of them. Don't ask me why. Just don't know. Okay, so what are we all right, what was this one? 4.2. 4.2. There's our 5 right there. The 6.7 was RCAT. I have no idea who RCAT is. I've never bought them before. Somebody asked, I put it up, took a look, there's the number. So what else do we have over here? We're going to look at Oracle. Away from the keyboard, AFK. What is AFK? KJ? KJ wants to take a look at AFK. AFK. Hell no. Come on. KJ, you've been around long enough. Ruben. Hey, James. The YouTube monitor channel appears not to be working properly. Oh, damn it. Damn. All right. Stop. Let's stop it and reboot. See what happens when we reboot it. Okay, start streaming. There you go. It's connecting. Let's see if it works. Hopefully it will. Okay. So, Lonnie wants to take a look at Honeywell. H-O-N. Okay. Interesting, Lonnie. Whoa. Honeywell. Come on. Top, bottom, or was it? Is it? Look at this. Up, down, sideways, down, sideways, down, sideways. 190, 199 to 192, going for 140. Now, even if I liked Honeywell, which I do, it's not going to fit unless, you're okay with less than 1%. Because the 192 is going for 140. There's nothing wrong with 140 on a 190 stock, if you like that. Gary, we took a look at Campbell Soup the other day, didn't we? CPD. Nice. Look at that right there. The top, the bottom. Where was it? Where is it? Look at this. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. $30. $30 is going for 65. I'm going to say hell yeah to this one. I like Campbell Soup. They're in business for over 100 years. Last 90 days. Top. Bottom. Look at this. Sideways down, then up. The bottom was right there on Thursday. Thursday was the bottom. Friday was up. Monday was up. I love 2 days to the upside, and I would jump in on Thursday. I'm sorry, on the third. Not Thursday. Third day. Not Thursday. day. Okay, so tomorrow, if she's above 30, I'll jump in. The 30's paying 65. Hell yeah. You guys know who Campbell Soup is. You either like them or you don't. They're either profitable or they aren't. Well, yeah, they're profitable. They're on my list. Last 30 days. Why the hell not? There you go. Up, down, up, down, up. The 30. Let's do it. This will be the last one of the day. And then well, maybe not. Maybe we'll do more. Maybe. Covered. The 30 right there. Let's do just one. Here we go. By one, covered call, Campbell Soup, 12 December, the 30 call option. That means I'm buying it tomorrow morning at $30.04. See, a lot of people don't understand this. If I'm buying it at $30.04, I'm selling it for $30. Hey, I'm losing 4 cents. Big deal. I'm walking away with $76 per contract. That's more than 4 cents. What is 4 cents on 100 shares? $4. Okay, I lose $4, so I'm walking away with 76. I'm okay with that for one contract. Well, what if I get 10 contracts? Well, now 10 contracts is $760 for 1 week, 4 days. All right, so let's do this. Let's do the rate of return. Okay, $76 is the profit. The investment is $29.24. Gives me a grand total of 2.5%. I can do 2.5%. Why not? Well, let's call it 2.6. 2.599. Come on, that's 2.6. No matter which way you look at it. Let's do it. Let's do it. Come hang on. I'm there. I'll bet back, ain't I'm everywhere. All right. CPB, Campbell Soup, 12 December, the 30 call option. $76 is my profit. $2,900 is my investment. Now maybe I can do five contracts. Maybe I can do 15. We all have a different path. We all have a different amount of money we work with. Okay, you know, how far are you away from retiring? Where is your money coming from? You got 2 choices and only 2. Okay? Learn to do it yourself or give up accountability and give it to someone else. Now, either way, there's no right or wrong answer. What's right for you is all that matters. Okay? Because you're on the journey by yourself. When you look in the mirror at night, who's looking back at you? It's only you. You only have one person to answer to. That's it, just one. Are you doing what's right? Okay, there's 3 keys to success. Work hard, live right, find something you believe in. Whatever it is. Whatever you want to believe in, you do what you think is right for you. If it makes sense, great. Learn the best you possibly can. Do what you... anyway, 2.5%. Okay, that's it for today. 2.5. Gotta love it. Awesome. All right. Let's answer some questions. Questions everywhere. Was it our cat? Yes, it was. Sorry, I stepped away. What was that? Got that one, got that one, got that one, got that one. All right, got that one, got that one. I thought he said that, but I don't see that return. I don't either, even for next week. All right. I'd like to share the whiteboard. Ooh, I have no idea how to share the whiteboard. I'd like to share this whiteboard. How do you do that? Oh, that's cool. Okay. Hey, guys, I'm going to check and see if there's a way I can share that whiteboard with you guys. It does seem to be 6.7. It is 6.7. Whiteboard. Preparing your whiteboard experience. Yeah, I have no idea how that works, guys. Maybe it worked, maybe it won't. All right, we'll see if it works. I don't know. All right, questions. What do we got? Hey, 110 Beast, what's happening? Just joined. Can you share something you bought today? Yeah, I bought Oracle today. And what else did I buy today? I forget. Don't get old. Oh, I bought some Riley today, too. Rocket Labs, no. CDUFA. Okay, Captain Carl, what's that? CDUAF? CD. That means a Canada stock? I don't know. Let's check it out. CD UAF. Canadian Utilities. Sorry, dude, that's a no. Rocket Labs is already a no. Jamil, how are you today? BP, come on, dude. You've been here long enough. You know that Google only has 2 years of dividends. That's going to be a no. Rocket Labs is not profitable enough. Sorry. Dr. Dev, up, down, are you here? No, up, down is on the other TikTok channel, right? Dividend Stock Talk. Okay, so Dr. Dev, okay? There's Dividend Stock Talk, which is, see, you're right here, okay? Where's that camera? Right there. The camera's right there. Okay, you're right here, okay? And up, down trader is right there. They're right next to him. He's right next door. He's your next door neighbor. They got camera here, camera here, camera here, camera here, camera here. So yeah, up down traders on camera number 2. Ooh, Divine One, Hormel, they'll love it. Ooh, I missed that. How did I miss some of these? Oh yeah, I did. Holy cow. Rudy, thank you for that, Rudy. All right, Rocket Labs is going to be a no. Jamil, thank you. Okay, BP, you know that Google only has 2 years. Trip, so do you let the option get assigned if they are in the money at expiration? All right, Trip, most of the stocks I do have weekly options. They all have weekly options. Some will expire this week, some will expire next week, depending on what the numbers look like. Now, I do have a tendency to roll them from 1 week into the next week, depending on the profitability. Okay, if the market maker is going to offer me more, this is not working, guys, so I'm going to close that out. Sorry. Nope. All right. So, that being said, it's always Trip. Every morning, what did I buy? What did I sell? Where is it at now? Where does it look like it's going? What should I do? Now, those 5 questions, they sound complex, but they're really not. Okay? You can take a look at, let's see if I can do one real quick, just see if I can show you. Okay, BBWI, right? First thing I want to do is Trip. First thing I want to do is I want to right click on the position I have. Okay, it comes down here. I get 2 choices. I can either view what I'm doing or roll it. I usually go to rolling because it shows me everything all at once. Create a rolling order, and there it is right there. Okay, chart automatically pops up, and it takes me 3 to 4 seconds. Are you ready? High, low, what's the direction? Sideways, down, up. Okay? That's the 1 year chart. That gives me a good idea of where is it going. All right? So then I take a look at what did I buy it for? 1824. What did I sell? The 1850. Which direction does it look like it's going? It's going up at 1965. Okay, great. Do I want to roll it into next week, see if I can get more? Well, how much is the market maker offering? Okay, this is where I am. The 19, this is the 26, 24. He's only offering 7 cents. Well, it's an $18 stock. I'm not taking 7 cents. Give me my damn profits, let me walk away. However, I will take this number, okay, I'm at 1850. 1% of 1850 is 18. I do it good till cancel, and then off you go. That's it. It takes me less than 30 seconds to do that. Let me show you how quick it can be. Someone got a timer? Oh, wish I had a timer. Do I have a timer? All right. Who do I have to give me a timer? Okay, all right. Oh, hold on. I need a timer right here. I got another phone. Okay, hold on a second. All right. I'm going to do one to show you how quick it takes me to do it. Okay, so I got camera here. No. And there we go. There we go. Okay, great. Now I'm looking for a timer. Do I even have a timer on this damn thing? I don't. There's no timer. Yeah. Oh, that's not going to work. All right, let's try and figure it out. All right, so it's 10:49. At 10:50, we're going to do it really quick as soon as she clicks over. So we're going to do Dow. All right, as soon as that clock goes to 10:50, okay, see right here, 10:49. As soon as it goes to 10:50, we're going to take a quick look and see how quick it takes me to do one. We're going to do Dow. Come on. Come on, now touch me, baby. Can't you see? Oh, there it is, right there. It's counting down right here. Okay. 43, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50. You got 10 seconds to go. We'll do it really quick. See how quickly I can do this. Dow, are we ready for 3, 2, 1, 0? Here we go. Create rolling order. There it is. Okay. High, low, what was it? Down, sideways. Here we are right here, 23.86. I jumped in at 23.50. I sold the 23.50. Okay, cool. What's the market maker offering? 13 cents. Hell no. Let's push it up to 23. Set it, forget it, right there. Good to cancel. And boom. There we go. And confirm and send. That's it. How long did it take me? 37 seconds to do one. Okay, how many positions do I have? Okay, what did I buy it for? What did I sell against it? Where's it at now? Where does it look like it's going? What should I do next? I just showed you one. It took me 37 seconds. Well, I've been doing it a lot longer than you guys have. Same thing. Look at him. Same thing. Whoops, let's move this over this way. Okay, right click. We create rolling order. There it is. High, low. Where was it? Where is it? Up, down, up, down, up, down, up. 39.12. I bought it at 42. I sold the 42. What's the market maker offering me? Offering me 35. Not quite enough. Let's bump it up to 42. That's it. Good till cancel. Right? Good till cancel. That means it's going to be there for 90 days. There it is. Here's the order. Okay, I'm buying back the 19s. I'm selling the 26s and picking up 42. It's going to give me $122. Yay, lovely. Send, done, over with, move to the next. That was less than a minute. Okay, how many positions do I have? Okay, let's. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 positions. Each one takes less than a minute. Well, not actually 10 positions because I don't have this one anymore. See, there's a 0 there. I don't have that anymore, and it's a 0 there. And I don't have this one anymore, it's a 0 there. Which means I only have 7 positions. What did I buy it for? What did I sell? Where is it at now? Where does it look like it's going? What's the market maker offering me? Is it yes? Is it no? It's actually that simple. Okay? Is it a good company? Well, never buy something you don't want to own and hold on to. Rule 1, never buy something you don't want to buy and hold on to. Rule 2, never sell at a loss. Rule 3, make sure the company's consistently profitable. It just doesn't make sense to buy a company that's not profitable. Why do I have to say it? You should automatically know it. Rule 4, weekly options only. I'm terribly sorry. I grew up in the 60s and 70s. We went to work first thing Monday morning, and on Friday afternoon, we celebrated the weekend. I still do that now. All right. Terrence, Bank of America. We'll have to take a look at it tomorrow. We're not looking at anything else today. All right, we actually got 6 today. All right, let's keep on going. SLGN, Apple use. I'll have to take a look at tomorrow. GEMS tomorrow. RKLB, Cold Day in Hell. AAIOI, yeah, no, sorry. Oh, Advanced Auto Parts, sure. PSTG, never heard of it. AMBA, never heard of it. T-Mobile versus Verizon, ooh. KG, we'll take a look at that one tomorrow. What else do we got? Ooh, unstable connection. That's not good. Not good. All right, so Visa, we'll take a look at it tomorrow. NGLS, never heard of it. Ooh, Tractor Supply, maybe tomorrow. Google ain't going to have it. ANET, no idea. Dr. Deb, how are you today? Chipotle has buy one, get one on Saturday, December 13th. I'm pretty sure you're not talking about the stock. SCMI, I'll take a look at it tomorrow. I'm here every night. Okay, The Work, how are you today? All right. Divine One, Hormel Foods, makes Spam, pizza, pepperoni, chili. Yes, I know. Awesome company. They've been in business for over 100 years, and they are a dividend king. That means they have been consistently profitable for 5 decades. Hormel Foods on my list. Okay, I'm not saying it should be on yours. I'm not saying that at all. All I'm saying is Hormel Foods on my list. Okay, 2008, not quite sure what you mean by that. All dove down, I have no idea what that means. Qatar, how are you doing? Ooh, Load Flow. Yeah, I love Macy's. Take a look at it tomorrow. VGT tomorrow. Hormel, gotta love it. Guys, no questions. Up, down, you there? No, up, down's on the other channel. 10:29 p.m. Come see the truth exposed. Be safe. I have no idea what that means. But okay. Rich Vargas, you should try trading stock options with my team. Okay, Richie, thank you. Alrighty, how many contracts is that? Okay, I only show one contract that gives people the idea of what's what. Okay, if I buy one, this could be my rate of return. Well, the rate of return can be the exact same whether you get 1, 5, 10, or 15. Okay, percentages don't change. They stay the same. But it depends on how much money you have to invest. So if you have 10,000, maybe you only do 2 or 3 contracts. You get 100,000, maybe you do 20 or 30. But it's, the rate of return is still the same. And what's the return after margin interest? Good question. Your calculations on RCAT for 6%. Okay. Your calculation for RCAT for 6% doesn't look right. All right, well, let's go back to RCAT for a second. Okay, my calculation for RCAT doesn't look right. Okay, here we go. Alrighty. RCAT, the profit, what do you call it? Okay. $53.50. $797 is the investment. All right, so let's do this. Okay, 53.50. Get my calculator out. Clear that. 53.50 is the profit, right? Okay. Cooney, 53.50 is the profit right there. 53.50. The investment, 797 divided by 797 gives me a grand total of 6.7%. Okay, let me do this.
That's not what it's paying, James.
That's not what it's paying?
No.
What do you mean?
pull up the options.
All right, hold on. What was it again?
RCAT.
RCAT. R-C-A-T. And which one were we looking at? Which one was it? The 8.5. Is that right? 8.5? Okay, well, let's do it. Okay, covered call. 8.5. There it is. Let's get rid of this one. $8.5 at the market. Here we go. Alrighty then. Okay, this is what it's saying. Whoops. There it is right here. By one covered call RCAT, 12 December 25. That's this Friday. The $8.50 call option. The RCAT at the market. The break even, $7.96. Maximum profit, $53.50. Cost of trade, including commissions and fees, $797.16. Let's bring up that calculator. Okay, let's clear this. What number is this right here? 53.50. Okay, 53.50. 53.50. To find out the rate of return, you take the profit, 53.50, divided by the cost of the trade, including commissions and fees, $797.16. Divide 797.16, grand total of 6.7%. How many more times should I do it? You did 4 times, it still comes out 6.7%. No? What am I doing wrong?
We're just not seeing that much money. We're seeing 20 cents, 25 cents maybe.
Yeah. See, I hear what you're saying. I really, honestly do hear what you're saying. I do. 8.5, right there. 20 cents per share. Okay? 20 cents per share on an 8.5 call option. All right? So, if I'm buying it, $8.50. Okay, I go to covered call. Right there. The $8.50 is right here. So I'm buying it right there. Okay? The $8.50, I'm buying right there. Okay? $8.50. Right there. Here it is right here. 12 December, $8.50. It cost me $7.97. Alrighty? So, let's do this way. Okay? By 10 contracts are cash. 12 December, $8.50 call option. Profit is $530. Investment, cost of trade, including commission fees, $7,976. Okay, profit, $530. $530 divided by 7,976. 7,976. Grand total of 6.64. All right, so off this, what, 1/100th? It's still coming up over 6%.
But the call is only 20 cents.
I understand that.
Your profit, right?
I understand that, but 20 cents on an $8 stock is how much?
2%, 2 point something.
Let's try that again. Okay, 20 cents divided by $8.27. 8.27. 2.4. So where is the disconnect? Why is it saying it's here and it's saying a different number there?
Seems to be including your profit on the 827 purchase to the 850.
So then what does that come up to?
That's true.
Is it 6%?
Yes, I thought we only count the call.
Yeah, I get that, but I'm going by what the computer tells me. The computer tells me my maximum profit should be $530.
Got it. Okay. Thanks.
Okay? Okay, so tuning. Did you see that? Okay, this is what the computer's telling me. Okay, if I buy it at 827, I sell it at 850, my profit 530, it's costing me $7,900. Well, that is still over 6%. All right, next. There, and here we go. All right, next. Question. What do we have? Bank of America. We'll take a look at it next time. All right. Abduram, how are you? Stock price is related to profitability. If the company is profitable, the stock will be expensive. No, not necessarily so. Because the value of the company itself goes towards the book value. This might be a little easier. Hold on a second. This might be a little easier. All right, let's check this out for a second. Okay. Let's take a look at General Motors. We all know who General Motors is. GM. The stock price is $75.71. Okay? Now, let's take a look at statistics. Give it a second. Let it open up. Statistics. Here we go. Slide all the way down here. Okay? Revenue per share. $189 per share. $190 per share for General Motors. Okay, the stock is only, what was it, $78, something like that, some weird number? $75. So the stock price is $75. Revenue per share is $189 per share. Gross profit, $18 billion. EBITDA is $15 billion. Earnings per share, $5.24. The book value per share, $71.14. Okay, just below the stock price. Okay, now let's take a look at NVIDIA. NVDA. Okay, NVIDIA. $185 per share. Okay. Revenue per share. How much money coming in per share? $7.67. Does that make sense? Wait a second. What's the book value? Earnings per share, $4 per share. Book value per share, $4.89. So it's $189 for the stock. Okay? The stock costs $189. What is it actually worth? It's only worth $4.89. Because the value of the asset is what the value of the asset is. How much is the land worth? How much is a used computer worth? How much is used office furniture worth? Pens, pencils, trash barrels. You take everything the company owns, everything, even the intellectual property. What is it worth? $4.89 a share. So why is the stock going for $189? Look at the opposite. General Motors got $189 per share revenue. That's how much money's coming in. The book value is $70. Well, the stock is $76. The numbers work for General Motors. It doesn't work for NVIDIA. Numbers don't lie. It tells you the valuation of the company, what's coming in, what's going out, what are they worth. Okay? So does it really matter? Is the company consistently profitable? Do they keep increasing their profits? It's yes, no question. NVIDIA has a 1 penny dividend. Hell no for me. Anyway, let's take a look at some more questions. Campbell had earnings in the morning. Thank you, Douglas. Did I buy? I never buy Google. The numbers just don't work for me. No. Well, no. Look at that one. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. Got that one. What are the returns after margin interest? Okay, thank you. NWI, we'll take a look at that one next. Tomorrow. Okay, thank you. Campbell has earnings, got that one. Did I buy Google? Hell no. Do you know what is? No, I don't. Do upcoming earnings change your decision in any way? Nope. Now, Douglas Needles, the reason why I don't pay attention to earnings, okay? I've been doing this for a very long time, okay? I get videos in the a blog post going all the way back to 2011, okay? I've seen positive earnings, stocks go down. I've seen negative earnings, stocks go up. So, with that in mind, how do you know what the earnings are going to do? Positive, negative, it's irrelevant. Stocks go down, stocks go up. Zilvilstic, are you happy? Content. I get a few issues in my life that makes me content, not happy. Okay? Let's keep on going. Don't hit the wrong button. Risk, no, or pullback is due. Okay, J.H. Liu, I have no idea how to pronounce that. Risk on or pullback is due. I have no idea what that means. Cave in. Hymns, that's a hell no. Dr. Dev, I want to short a stock, but I'm really scared of the risk. If you're scared, Dr. Dev, you shouldn't be playing this game. It's money. And as a doctor, you should know money comes and goes. What doesn't come and go is your time. Is it worth your time or is it not? ASO, Gary. Oops. William McKinney says hello. What, we're almost done here. What website do you use? All right, Kyle, I use Yahoo Finance. I love Costco. They got a good food court. Yeah, they do. But is it in your, what do you call it? Is it in your budget to buy Costco? COST. See, a lot of people don't want to pay $800 a share. I can't blame them. This thing was at $1,000 a share a while ago. Now it's down to $800. How much money does one need to no longer have the desire to accumulate more? That's a personal question, okay? Because there's what's called needs, wants, and desires. Okay? A human being only needs three things: food, shelter, clothing. That's it. Everything else is a want and a desire. So you have to decide: is your want more of a, is your desire more of a want or a need? Okay, stock prices related. No, it's not. Bank of America. Thank you. NEO tomorrow. UPS. We already looked at that one. Pfizer. We already looked at that one. Steven. PRPH. Never heard of it. Okay. Sijan or Sihan. Oracle. We already looked at that. UPS. We already looked at. Thank you, Dr. Dev. MU is not MicroStrategy. Oh. MU is, oh, that's Micro Devices. Oh, Micron. Oh, sorry. That's my mistake. Micron. Sorry. I do make mistakes. MU's Micron. Thank you, Doc. We already did our Oracle. SWK. Isn't that Stanley Black & Decker? SWK. It is. I think they're monthly. Yeah. Sorry, Ken Ray. It's monthly. I don't do monthly. They just don't work for me. We did Oracle. Ken J. Okay, get that one. UPS. Got it. Bro, Yogi. SPY. Hell no. NTR. What the hell is NTR? I've heard that one before. Nutrient. Ooh, that's on the list, but I'm not going to look at it today. You're literally trying to sell something. Hey, location 99. All right, what is it I'm trying to sell? I don't hear me say I'm trying to sell anything. Hey, Maxo, what's the best rate of return? Ouch. Maxo, that's an interesting question. But ask yourself the question, the rate of returns for what? For the day, for the week, for the month, for the year, for a decade, for a generation, on selling calls. Okay, Maxo, there is no right or wrong answer to that. But for the week, now my goal, Maxo, it's just my goal. I'm looking for 1% a week. That's my goal. You got to figure out what works for you. Because I'm perfectly happy with 1%. Greg James, how you doing? Marvin, how are you? IEP, that's Icon, isn't it? Carl Icon, IEP, yeah, check out the numbers, you're not going to like it. Nike, okay, how is Stanley Black & Decker looking? Ken Ray, Stanley Black & Decker is a monthly, which means I don't do monthly. PSEC, tomorrow, WBR tomorrow. Ford, we already looked at, no weekly, thank you. SPY, hell no. Open tomorrow, LEU. Tomorrow, XRP is a flat no. Okay, you guys, UHG, X, Cali, okay, I can't even read that one. Oh, that's califragilistic, SPL, doses, okay. IEP, that's called Icon. You got to check the numbers on that one. It's going to be a no. Sell puts on Visa. All right, thank you, Price. LEU, no weekly. Thank you. Plug. No, take a look at tomorrow. CVNA. We'll take a look at it tomorrow. HD, Home Depot. Rob, I looked at FISD. That was a no. Okay. Too fun. Come on, dude. You were here earlier. We already looked at Oracle. You had Pfizer yesterday, but not today. That stock, do you? That stock, do you? I have no idea what that means. It's pre-recorded. Okay, thank you. Buchan, Doctor, good evening. TJX not close to 1% for the weekly. Thank you. Ooh, Caterpillar, Stinky Pinky. Gotta love Caterpillar. I truly enjoyed this so much. Thank you, Sam. Sam, yay. Okay. TG40. Okay. Ooh. Ask me tomorrow early. Don't come on at the end of the night and ask me to do T-Mobile against Verizon. Ask me earlier, because I'd like to do that. We'll do that one tomorrow. We'll go up against Verizon and T-Mobile. Ooh. Why don't we do AT&T, T-Mobile, and Verizon? See which one's better. Okay, Trell, Gardner. Okay, we already looked at SPY. It was a no. Eric, BZ tomorrow. Gap, ooh, tomorrow. RCAT is a dividend stock? I have no idea. Okay, it was somebody asked me to take a look at it. I took a look at it. Maxo, OKLO tomorrow. Which stocks were found tonight? Trade guy, give me a second after I finish up the questions. I'll pull it up. Ram, how are you today? Super Dave! Yeah, I don't think I met standards. It met standards. Okay, thank you, Super Dave. FH, that's not a corporation, though. No, but it is an investment in which you put your money, in which you get a return. Okay, you put your money into an entity that gives you a return. It's either going to be a good one or a bad one. And if it's a bad one, it's a bad one, and it's the amount. Okay, RPSPSC QQQI, no. Comcast, ooh, I like that one. Gap headed down. Okay, what stock gives weekly dividends? Nobody ever said anything about weekly dividends. Okay? It's interesting how people see what they want to see. Okay? Dividend, investing for weekly cash flow. Nowhere in that sentence does it say weekly dividends. It says dividends. Dividend investing for weekly cash flow. Okay, so you're putting in words that don't belong. Okay, I didn't say anything about weekly dividends. Okay, if a stock split, the dividend also goes down. Okay. It has no weeklies, I got it. Stock option trading, yep, OKLO, we'll check it tomorrow. Okay, got that one, yep, SoFi, okay, it looks good, but no dividend. See, up-down trader, I will take a look at something if people like it. Okay, but if I look at something and it's a piece of crap, I don't want to look at it again. AGNC, dude, check out the numbers. They're horrible. Sorry. Wow, 43 new messages. It was great last week. Kind of bummed out, so a little too early. Oracle is cool, but so capital intense if you're selling calls. Terribly sorry. It is what it is. Little shop of stuff. How were you today? you holding the call? Okay, thank you. Thank you, no stop. All right, thank you. Hello. It's earnings this week, so very nice premium. Yep, if you like the stock. GN has no options. All right, thank you. Little shop, thank you for that. Kevin, Caterpillar, gotta love it. What ticker was 6%? Wasn't that RCAT? It's not a recommendation. I'm not, you guys, I put stuff up on the board as an observation, not a recommendation. Okay. The last one was 5%, yep. The one above that, 6.4, yep. Starts like AHMA, never heard of it. WBR. Is that Warner Brothers? Caterpillar, Lowe's. We'll take a look at tomorrow. You guys got questions. I'd like to look for a new bottom. Okay. ONDS. Carmen, how are you today? Low turning downward. Okay. My lose is at 54% right now. Tempted to sell. Why would you sell at a loss of 54%? That doesn't make sense. Because you never lose until you sell at a loss. Who is this? Super Dave! Who is it? I have no idea who Super Dave is. Which stocks were found tonight? Trade guys, sit tight. We're going to get to that in a minute. Do ONDS. What the hell is ONDS? ONDS. Okay. Onda. What the hell is Onda? It's at $9. And why are we looking at it? The 9 is going for 55. The 950 is going for 35. What kind of dividends does this thing have? ONDS. We'll take a gander at it. 54% on who? I have no idea. Caterpillar. No way! Don't feel bad. I've got a lot of quantum stocks that are still low. Okay. I have RCAT. Cool beans. I have 40,000 shares of RCAT. Cool beans. On to holdings. Historical data. Honeywell was great 5 years ago. Casey, FH, I'm not really concerned about years ago. My main concern is this year, the last 90 days, and the last 30 days, and where does it look like it's going next? That's my concern. Okay, so who came up with ONDS? There's no dividends. No. That's why the hell no. Yeah, I get it. Old dog! Woohoo! Let him cook. Thank you, Rudy. I'm not quite sure what he means by that, but all right. What would you say the best dividend stock is? Dividend Kings. Anything on the Dividend Kings list has got to be the best company. Okay, there's one company that has seven decades of increased profits. Wait a minute, what is it? Oh no. GPC, Genuine Parts Corporation. 7 decades of increased profits. There's another one that has a similar amount, but that's a lot. System 8698 today. Jimmy, what's the best? Ready to take a look at that one. All right. 86 is in the house. Bro, you related to Nostradamus? How am I supposed to know? What if the Fed cuts rates? Well, what do the Fed cutting rates have to do with the stock market? So they cut rates all the time. They cut them, they increase them. They cut them, they increase them. Yeah, baby. Hey, yeah, baby's in the house. Touche. All right, James, I looked at SWK wrong. Okay, Faber, Canada doesn't do Think or Swim. I had to download Interactive Brokers. Yeah, but see, in Canada, you have what is called a VPN, Virtual Private Network, which means you can go anywhere you want, and it looks like you're right next door. So if you download a VPN in Canada, you can download Thinkorswim. That's it. Ken Ray, my son's turned me on to you, and I'm glad he did. We discuss your show every morning. Thank you. Ken Ray, I tell you what. Ken Ray, drop me your number. Okay? Tell me what time you and your son have your conversation. And I will give you guys a call, and the three of us will talk together. I promise I won't try to sell you anything. We'll just have an open conversation between the three of us. All right? I wish my sons were interested. They're not. One's a bartender, the other one's a cook. No interest in money whatsoever. All right. Hey, Up-Down Trader, I'll give you a buzz. You want me to call you tonight, or you want me to wait tomorrow? So I'm going to be up for a couple more hours. They were asking for Social Security number. Oh, hell no. That ain't me. I don't ask for Social Security number. I only ask for your phone number so I can give you a call. That way we can talk personally. NVIDIA at 200 Mano, I don't do NVIDIA. Okay, any company that I'm paying $200 for, and it's going to give me 1 penny, hell no. Tomorrow's good? All right. All right, so that being said, we're basically done for the night. You guys have a great night, and we will do this all again tomorrow. Yay! All right, so somebody want to take a look at ones we find tonight. Trade Guy, you ready? Here we go. Now, Trade Guy, remember this, okay? These are not tips. This is not advice. This is nothing more than an observation, okay? You guys give me stuff to take a look at. I throw it into the mix. I get this, that, and the other thing, and it is what it is. Okay, so tonight, what did he come up with? Came up with IBM, Micron, Arcat, Oracle, Riley, Campbell Soup. That's it. All right. Yesterday's list, today's list, we are done. And for that, you guys have a great night. If you didn't know, this is recorded on YouTube, so after we're done here, you can go back and watch it over again if you feel the desire to do so. Every single show that I do is recorded. There's over 1,300 videos in my channel. Yep. And no, they are not AI videos. They're all manual videos, manually done by me. No, what they call it? No, what they call it? I don't alter my videos. I shoot from the hip. It is what it is. It's what you get. I don't alter anything. I don't edit. No editing. That's the word I was looking for. I don't edit any of my videos. They're crappy, yeah, but they're honest and they're all straightforward. I don't change anything. I don't edit anything. So you get what you get. If the dog's barking, you're going to hear it. If the phone rings, you're going to hear it. Okay? I don't believe in editing out life. I believe shooting from the hip. Okay? You don't have a reset button at home, so you're not going to get a reset button here either. You guys have a great night. We'll do this all over again tomorrow. Yay! Bye, guys. And now, the end is near. And so I face the final curtain. My friends, I'll say it clear. I'll state my case, for which I'm certain. I've lived a life that's full I travel each and every highway and more, much more than this. I did it my